and welcome to the Mary Sue game, where we turn your maladaptive daydreaming into a competition. I'm your host, Robin, and today we have a title defense, our first title defense.
Woo!
Woo!
Wow.
So, and I think we have something special to announce. As we've teased, the old Mary Sue championship belt that Alice here has for winning in our first ever Mary Sue episode for Harry Potter, this belt is being retired. Can we go ahead and get a close-up on this? Yes.
I was so sad.
Yeah.
I miss you, devastated.
Very, very dearly. And now I get to announce and show off the new belt. Give me a moment.
Old belt goes to the victor.
Here we go. Ready?
Voila!
The new Mary Sue championship.
Yay! So shiny.
Ooh.
And I will continue to make this joke, but the National Wrestling Alliance's belt is 10 pounds of gold. Meet 10 pounds of glitter.
Literally, 10 pounds of glitter.
Inside joke.
Like, actually 10 pounds.
Yes.
No joke.
Yes. So, this is the belt y'all will be fighting for today.
It's so shiny.
It is very shiny.
A real girl worth fighting for.
It really is. Here you go. You want
We
to take
can't
this?
make a man out of you.
So, y'all have been working on your fan fictions for a little bit.
Very little bit.
And our judges here will be judging for adherence to canon, overused tropes, personal life details, and originality.
Yes.
And so now we have to add your random trope in. Y'all are going to have 5 minutes to include this trope into your fan fiction.
There is no ebony darkness, Dementia Ravenway. You add her in, I will take off points.
Don't worry, I know she showed up last time we did Harry Potter. We updated our words. She will not be here tonight.
Thank God.
Don't worry. And while I'm doing that, let's introduce our judges. As always, we have Amanda,
Hi.
Lauren,
Hello. Hello.
and
I'm Amanda.
Izzy. Okay. And the trope will be friends to lovers.
Aww.
Two of your characters in your fic
cute.
must start out as friends and then become lovers.
Please be obvious with it because we're stupid. Keep
Yep.
that in mind. We're stupid.
Be
Be
obvious.
obvious of who are the
Yes.
friends to lovers when you finish it.
So no bad omens?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. All right, so with that, you have 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get this timer started. All right, go. And let's talk about Harry Potter, because last time Ebony didn't do a great job about it.
I'm really bad at this.
She was really
Yep.
bad at it.
really bad.
So if you're just joining us now, you also missed the Harry Potter Battle Geeks, where we did talk a lot about Harry Potter.
We won.
We did win.
Woo.
Obviously. We win everything. We're the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah. So Harry Potter is about the boy, Harry Potter, who
The
lived.
boy.
He's the boy who lived. He is an orphan, being abused by his aunt
Not
and uncle.
according
To J.K.
To J.K.
Rowling,
Rowling.
she doesn't think that was abuse.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she didn't write the Dursleys to be abusive. It was
Totally
just,
fine with like
not
locking
happy.
kids in closets and like not feeding them.
Like mow the lawn
At age 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was not supposed to be abusive.
Yeah.
It really puts into perspective the entire Harry Potter series once you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, I was supposed to like Snape.
And
Yeah.
right. Harry finds out that he's a wizard on his 11th birthday. He's going to a school called Hogwarts.
The magical
we all want to
place.
go to
He
now.
has a fun
I don't wanna
school
go there. I don't wanna
adventure.
die.
Yep.
He also dies, potentially dies a lot.
Every
Yep.
year he
Every
almost
year
gets
he
killed at
almost
that
dies.
school. I don't want to
Yeah.
go to that school
Yeah.
at age 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
So,
are their parents?
There are 4 houses in Hogwarts. Gryffindors, which are the brave kids. That one. Slytherin, the cool kids.
Woo!
They're supposed to be sneaky and ambitious. And
Cunning and ambitious.
It's like Slytherins are the bad guys, Hufflepuffs are the good guys, Ravenclaws are the smart ones, and then I said Hufflepuffs.
and then Hufflepuffs are the
Loyal, everybody else just gets kind of dumped in there and no one cares about them until the 4th book.
Hufflepuffs
Yep.
are the main characters.
Agreed.
Ravenclaws are the cool ones.
They're the nerds.
They're the nerds.
Yeah, they're the
Someone
smart
failed
ones.
at being a nerd earlier.
Anyways,
I'm
so
nerd
let's
from watching anime.
let's back to the plot of Harry Potter. So there are 7 books, for one for each year.
We do
at the
not
school.
count Cursed Child because that
Cursed
was
Child is not
terrible.
canon. It's
It's
just
not canon.
it's a badly written fan fiction written by the author. That's what it is.
I've read much better fan fiction.
We read a lot of better fan fiction. So we find out that the Wizarding world is racist.
And sexist.
And yes, that too. But the main problem is that they're racist, pretty much. We have Voldemort, who killed Harry's parents and started the prophecy and is trying to take over the Wizarding world. And he hates Muggleborns because they're not pure. They don't deserve magic. Basically, he is Wizard Hitler.
Yeah, because he is a half.
That's about it.
He is a half-blood. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
The irony.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also historically accurate. And so each year someone tries to kill Harry.
Usually the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher tries to kill him.
Always attacks him every book.
Yeah, that gets pretty easy to predict after a while.
Because
Yeah.
technically there is no Defense Against the Dark Arts.
There
so.
is a dark arts teacher instead. 2. So so the whole series, instead we could spend hours talking about Harry Potter, but basically,
You have a
it's
boy trying to defeat a grown wizard.
yeah.
And he
our
somehow
hero-
wins.
And he does somehow manage to win.
The
eventually.
power of friendship and love and loopholes
That one. That's the real one.
and data sets.
and lies.
Yes, and
But
old
yeah,
people
let's go
manipulating
ahead,
you.
Let's talk about some of the tropes. Obviously, we've got friends to lovers. We kind of gave y'all a little hint, like it needs to be clear that they start out as friends and then develop feelings for each other and become lovers. What do y'all like about friends to lovers, and what are some key elements
The
to pull
slow
that off?
build can be so cute. And you have a really good slow build, especially if they've been childhood friends, and then they know each other forever, and they just slowly like develop feelings, and it's like the surprise kiss, and they're like, oh yeah, we should be together. That's always really cute.
Comes hand in hand with that didn't know we were dating trope.
Yes, that one's always fun.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your favorite?
I had something to say and then I forgot it. I like, it makes you really invested in the final like relationship. You're like, oh, it's actually really cute and I do like it. 'Cause sometimes you're like, I might as well read this. I don't have anything else to do today. I didn't really care.
Yep.
I think what's great about it is it ends up with a relationship that is founded in friendship, which is the best foundation for any kind of relationship.
Yes. Anything to add, Izzy?
Yeah, just it's particularly great for Harry Potter because obviously they start at age 11, go through their entire teens, and they've been through so much together that it makes sense that that kind of relationship would develop.
Yeah, you should not be having dating life at age 11.
Well, I mean, like later than
Yes.
age 11.
No, that's why it's like perfect. You start as friends at 11. You should
Yeah,
not be
that's
dating
true.
at age 11.
Yeah.
Tell that to my
Well-
5th grade class.
Anyways, that is your 5 minutes. So I believe, Alice, you are up first.
Okay, I got only about halfway, but I'm going to wing the rest.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I've won every one of them.
All right, let's go ahead and get you on up here.
All right.
And so I'll give you a minute warning, and then after that, I'll let you know when you have 30 seconds left of
How
grace.
long is it have to be?
You have 5 minutes,
Oh, okay.
and just go whenever the graphic's gone.
All right. For my fanfic, I have written Nebula Takes the Cake. This is the story of Nebula, a forgotten daughter of the many branching Weasley houses. She is not the greatest in magic, or the smartest, or the bravest. She's a rather standard Hufflepuff. But what she excelled in from an early age was baking. Finding that in baking, you can bring about your own form of magic. Enrolling in Hogwarts, Nebula immediately made friends with Ron, Hermione, Harry, and Malfoy, as Hufflepuffs really hate choosing sides and dissent and just kind of tension in general. Over the years, Nebula catches on that Harry and Malfoy aren't really getting along. So she decides to go around. I mean, it's not hard to decide. It's not hard to see this. We're not blind. Around fourth year, Nebula decides that it's time to nip this in the bud and bakes both of them to cake with a little bit of love potion in it.
Oh, scandalous.
Unluckily for her, this love potion dose cake was eaten by Ron and Harry. And Hermione and Jenny. You would think, no, we're not going that route. Instead of Ron and Jenny, it's going to be Ron and Harry and Hermione and Jenny.
That's where I went
And
anyway.
which-
That's where we went.
That's where we went. We're not even acknowledging the other way around.
This isn't Game of Thrones.
That's another story. I'm sure there's a fanfic for it somewhere.
We won't talk about it.
Not really feeling bad about her, not really feeling bad about the outcome, Nebula just decides to, try and convince Malfoy other ways to come to form mend fences with Harry by dating him herself, and then becoming friends with all of them. That's it. It's short. I know.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead. Tessa,
We
Anna?
tag team this?
Yeah.
Hey-ya! Good game. All right, what do we got here? Oh, what do I got here? Oops, sorry. Hey! All right, so my title is Clara Lovegood in the Case of the Missing Laughs. So we open on a sweeping view of a train pulling up to a station at the most notable school of witchcraft and wizardry. Why, yes, it's Hogwarts. It's the year after the Triwizard Tournament, the tragic death of Cedric Diggory, and the alleged return of the Dark Lord. So many doubt that that's the case, but not Clara Lovegood, who is, as you might have guessed, related to Luna Lovegood. She's her cousin. One of her few remaining family members. Clara's parents didn't really let her meet up with her cousin's family that much because they were kind of like the odd ducks in the family. And by no choice against Clara's own, she wouldn't have minded to hang out with her cousin, but her parents thought themselves very logical and sound of mind. So Clara is bright, quick-witted. She's a child that's always ready for adventure. And she loves a mystery, which is exactly what she shall find this year, as I write my Nancy Drew Harry Potter style. So maybe not that snazzy, because I wrote it real quick. But bear with me, this is my first fanfic. What, first time? V-card! Anyways, things outstart as normal as any year at Hogwarts might. The first few months go without too much craziness. But that doesn't last long when the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Dolores Umbridge, really starts throwing her weight around like a jerk and making up ridiculous rules and getting teachers sacked. She may talk in a very sweet voice, but she's about as friendly as a rabid manticore. And so, where am I? Oh, yeah. And so she's also a terrible teacher to boot. So, I mean, what are you going to do? So Clara is taking an early morning herbology class, one of the few classes that she still enjoys at this point in the year. With Miss Sprout, who's doling out tips on how to transplant various types of nightshade. And there is a venomous tentacula in the background just kind of like flailing like they do and trying to smack people. It's really kind of going for it a bit more than usual. All right, what else we got here? So Clara overhears a couple of other students talking in hushed tones about Dumbledore's army, of which he kicks them under the table, so they shut up. So that Umbridge's not-so-golden snitches, not witches, hear them. She's looking forward to practicing her Patronus charm some more at their next session, so they need to be quiet before they get found out. So the next morning, Miss Sprout is in a bit of a tizzy because something has gone missing. Apparently some leaves of Alcie have gone missing overnight, which is from the hyena tree, which will make you laugh uncontrollably, which is totally fine in small amounts, but large amounts could be deadly. So Clara puts on her hat, her thinking cap, and decides that someone has stolen them for nefarious purposes. So she is going to go and figure out who might have done this. So she's walking around the hall after class and thinking, well, who has access to the greenhouse? I mean, Miss Sprout, obviously, but she's upset, so it probably wasn't her. And then she's like, well, Filch probably has access, as she sees, you know, the cat rounding the corner. And so she goes to check out Filch, his office, and when he's not looking, you know, she sneaks in. And she finds all of his like squib paraphernalia, but she doesn't really find anything that would allude to anybody, you know, laughing hysterically from being around him. I mean, maybe he feels really bad because he doesn't think he's funny, and so he stole them to like get a few laughs and be able to like break the ice. I don't know. He also likes torturing children. It's his thing. I mean, he has an obvious dislike of the students, which is from, you know, weird that he works at a school because there's kids everywhere, but he hates them because they can do magic. It's a whole green-eyed monster situation. So anyways, she's obviously friends with Neville Longbottom because they both take herbology together. They got a dance in at the Triwizard tournament after he had a dance with Jenny. But I neglected, oh, I got a minute? Nice. So I neglected to mention that she's actually a Slytherin, so it's a little weird that she's rubbing elbows with Neville. He was a bit apprehensive about it at first, but he came around when she asked about the gillyweed trick that he gave Harry advice on. So after much running around with him, and they're trying to find people having hilarious conversations, if anybody's laughing, you know, cut to montage where she's interrupting jokes left and right and being like, that's not funny. And like searching their bags to see if she finds any leaves. And she's not coming up with anything. So eventually they go back to class the next day, and the venomous tentacula is like flailing crazily. And eventually, Clara checks it out and finds out, oh, lo and behold, that plant had eaten the leaves, and they can't laugh because they don't have vocal cords, and it had been laughing the whole time. The end.
Nice.
Good job.
All right. All right, thank you so much, guys, for your fan fictions. They were both awesome. Woo. So let's go ahead. Y'all swap spots.
Oh. Oh yeah, our name cards are below or something.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and start with Alice's for our judging. Again, a reminder, you will be judging for adherence to canon, personal life details, overused tropes, and originality. And, of course, how well they included the trope friends to lovers.
Okay. I like your including the Hufflepuff as you are wearing your colors proud today. I really liked your twist of Ron and Harry together and Ginny and Hermione, because that's not the usual pairings to go with. I very much enjoyed that. That was a fun friends to lovers twist.
Because she hates Harry Ginny.
I hate Harry Ginny, so thank you for not having a Harry Ginny.
She also hates Ron and Hermione.
I did hate Ron and Hermione as well, so thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
I always love fan fictions that feel like the author is like sitting down with all their dolls and being like, kiss, kiss. It's so fun.
That's what you do?
Yeah, that's what mine are. And so I really enjoyed that. It's just like a good time. It's like she just comes in and she's like, I am gonna cause havoc and have love potions and just cause a good time. Thought it was very fun.
Yeah, I also love that. Just that she goes in with good intention with a love potion, and then just unexpected stuff happens and hijinks ensue. I liked how you basically got the essence of what it means to be a Hufflepuff. You just want everyone to get along. So yeah, that's great.
How well do you think she included the friends to lovers?
I think that was good. It was a nice little twist that, the love potion, we got 2 in 1 basically, Harry and Ron and Ginny and Hermione.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about Tessa's fic.
I enjoyed yours a lot as well. I like the Nancy Drew twisting her cap on and being like, okay, gotta solve this mystery, and butting in on everybody and just making herself a pain and just being like, you're on primetime television, I can't cut this. And just be like, I will solve this mystery, and be like, oh, it was planned the whole time. Whoops.
It's like, way to be a drag.
Yeah.
That joke wasn't funny.
I love when characters are vaguely related to the other main characters. I feel like I'm still important, don't worry, but I'm doing my own thing over here. And then did you? I don't know if I missed it, but was your friends to lovers, your Mary Sue and Neville?
Yeah,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got that.
because Neville's cool.
It was very good. It was very like
Subtle.
subtle.
Yes.
Subtle.
Yes.
Yeah, it was great. I liked how you spent a fair amount of time setting up the exact time that this took, like mentioning at the beginning all the stuff that happened after fourth year and the what happened with Gillyweed, and you included Umbridge, and I hate Umbridge. So
Hate Umbridge.
Everyone
yes,
does.
that's true. I don't know any Umbridge fans now that I think about it.
A growing subculture.
But yeah, I also appreciate when somebody's a distant cousin or sibling or, I guess estranged half sister of another main character and just insert a Mary Sue that way. So, all good.
Do you all have any other final thoughts?
I really enjoyed both of them.
Yeah, they were both really good.
They were both really good.
All right, great. Go ahead, take a few moments to figure out who you are voting for.
That's my first fanfic. Yay.
It's so hard.
I know. It's not an easy one.
This is not an easy one, no.
Yeah. I know our show is mostly wrestling jokes because it's me,
Because it's you.
but our voting system is much more like
Can escape today?
Honey.
We read those back here and then hold them up?
our judging system is very MMA style. Come
Right.
on up,
Okay.
Tessa, on the side. Yeah, we're gonna match your graphics. All right. Okay. Okay. Hands.
What are we doing?
Okay.
We're holding hands?
Yeah, you're holding
Yeah,
your
we're
hands.
doing this.
Okay.
Okay, and so the winner is Alice. Woo! Congratulations!
Thank you.
You defended your championship title.
Ooh.
And here
Oh my
you
God,
go.
this is heavy.
It's really heavy.
Really
It's
heavy.
10 pounds of glitter. Go ahead, look at that.
Yeah, there.
It really is 10 pounds of glitter.
It really is. That's ridiculous.
So, how do you feel successfully defending your belt?
Tessa?
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good fic. Good fic.
You're gonna go to Disney World, or I guess Harry Potter Land now.
Yeah, I'm going to Universal.
Harry Potter Land.
It's like, what are you going to
I
do?
want to thank my mom.
I want to thank my English teacher.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for this season 2 premiere of the Mary Sue game and our first title defense. Next episode, we actually are going to have another title defense. So we're going to have Blaze back defending his belt for Doctor Who.
Ooh.
Yeah. And up next, we have Combat Creations. They're continuing their Impossibuild, which is what I believe they're calling it. So stick around for that. And make sure you like us on Facebook. And
Follow us on Twitter.
don't even start. I will do the whole rap. Don't even. And make sure you subscribe to Kaiju Labs Media on YouTube.
Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe.
Thank you